William, here's a look at one of your slalom training runs from last weekend on Ego Alley.
William. Emo in the game. Come on, charge this thing, Emo. Let's go, buddy. Charge it. We're clear.
That's good. I got some good. He's skiing well. I mean, he's really done a...
All right, as you heard Coach Stoklosa say, he's skiing well. I'm talking about you, and you are. That's some good stuff. All right, let's check it out a little slower. The one thing I would say is, we could bring that line just a little bit higher up the hill. Right, a little more turned on above. You came in here and you could see the slalom gate goes straight down to the ground right there when you knock it down. I'd rather see that gate have been knocked down in the direction of where you want to be for your next gate, because you still have half your turn above, half your turn below. Let's get a little more direction. Right. Same in here. You just didn't give yourself enough elevation or room above the gates. A little higher line. Bring a little more shape back to the pole. Turn a little more above the pole, because you got a lot of your turn. A lot of your turn is down here. All right. You want to be turning most of our turn above the gate. So we pass the gate with direction done, heading off to where? Not to the next gate, but to where? The apex, where we want our next turn to start. Kind of lost the outside ski, but decent job. We want to try to carve, if we can, that top of the turn more. You can see yourself just kind of, and here too, we just feathering the top of the turn. We don't have the skis up on big high edge angle, and we're going to feather the top, kind of skid the top a little bit, and then engage. Same here, we're going to skid the top a little bit and then try to engage, and we lost the outside ski for a second, but regained it. But, if we can carve a little bit more cleaner the top of the turn, same thing here. You came in kind of not really big edge angles, just kind of guide the skis around, feather, then engage. All right, so carving the top of the turn is the holy grail of slalom. It's not easy, but I think we can try it. We have to be able to take some risks, and you're not going to get hurt, but just be brave out there. Say, I'm going to roll these skis up, high edge angle, top of the turn, stand on that outside ski. Now it's a little better there. You still kind of see, though, the outside ski isn't really rolled up. Your outside ski is the knees going the other way, it looks like. All right, so let's commit to the outside ski at the top of the turn by rolling it up. Never had a pole plant here. We had been pole planting. And I think here you just kind of get hung up. You see the feet got really close and you lost your balance a little bit. Maybe that's why there's no pole plant. So now we're just in the back seat and couldn't get forward. And you chucked them kind of sideways here. A little speed check going in. But we're back on track. Again, decent. Bringing turn shape back. And a pole plant. Like I said, good skiing. Good job there. Staying ahead of the course. Really nice looking turn there. All good skiing. I know, it's steeper here, which is not going to be harder to carve the top, but that's got to be our goal, to be a little more. You can see the spray and the skidding at the top of each turn. But the steeps are going to be harder. Where we really need to see it is up above where we saw you not doing it. We got to start with that. We'll get to the steeps later. Here down to flat. And of course, that's where you're carving the top, which is great. So just gotta gradually try to do that more often. You know, on a slightly easier, not super steep, like this weekend at Magic. Very hard. Carve the top of the turn down that thing, right? But it has to be our goal throughout the rest of this year when we can start to develop a little more of a clean ski at the top of the turn, because you're scrubbing some speed. And if you look at you versus some of the, faster kids, that is, in my opinion, the difference. That you're on the right line, you're skiing well, you're just scrubbing a little speed at the top of each turn. So something to work on. It's only February. We got time.